This is the story of how I made a Roblox game for my school, yes, my school, and stay tuned until the end to see how far it has come and the game you guys will be able to play. It started back in September of last year. My high school assigned a project for my entire grade to do that would need to be finished by early February. I've been on Roblox since 2016 and always wanted to be a developer. I've always made side projects and stuff with studio, but never a full-fledged game that could be replayed and enjoyed by a community. So, with little experience and a lot of procrastination, was it possible? I had thought of the good idea to make a game that had minigames just like Epic Minigames, but a bit more modernized. So, not knowing the heavy tasks I put myself under, I went straight in. First, I wanted to make the minigames because I felt like they were going to be the easiest part of creating this game. No. The first game I ever made was Rollin' Hole, a quote-unquote golfing minigame, but you're the golf ball. Several holes will appear, either red or gold, and award you points towards winning the minigame. There are some patches of grass that will slow you down to not make it so luck-based. At this point, I also set up the leaderboard system, and that's a lot of details, so I won't bore you. An intermission phase was also made, but it won't be fully ready until all minigames are made. I then made Bullseye Battle, an archery-based minigame where you shoot an arrow towards the randomized bullseye area. This up and down movement system took so long that it already was spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. After I figured out how Roblox physics works and learned how to set up my leaderboard to give the win to the lowest scoring player, Bullseye Battle was officially set up. This is my favorite minigame of the bunch, and its soundtrack is so good. By the way, I'll be playing some OSTs for the game in the background, so listen in for that. I've already played 2 of them. Next up was the minigame Signal Sabotage. The goal is to light up the board twice, but you cannot jump. This was pretty simple and not much to develop. I guess I'm just too big-brained. Anyways, the next minigame is Everybody Dodge. I definitely made the throwing system and began working on hitting other players and diving around the map. This is another favorite minigame of mine. It was literally inspired by school memories. Get it? Because that's the point of this video. Finally, I got to the 5th and final minigame planned for my school project, and it was the one I dreaded the most. Park and Push. Making cars in the first place is a developer's worst nightmare, but I was going to expand on that. I based this minigame on the Steam game You Suck at Parking, where you race others to a parking spot by avoiding obstacles and fighting back. So, I made it in Roblox, but it really wasn't that easy. In fact, it took me a whole month. Wait, it's time! Ooh, that hurt my voice a bit. Yeah, so I managed to waste so much time on this one minigame, and I'm still not really proud of it. Roblox is really restricted, so at some points I feel as if the minigame's main functionality of pushing falls flat. However, I think I did a great job with the time and tools I had. So with that, I was finished with the main appeal, and all I had to do was make the rest of the game. Wait, what are you doing? No, don't burn out. No.
It's beginning to look a lot like and a happy new year.
I ended up feeling burnt out for a while and remembered that this was due early February, so I went into panic mode. I built this laboratory looking lobby, added a winner's pool, and a lobby obby for bored spectators to complete. This lobby can be seen in the background of the logo, but you'll see soon that this will not be the final product. Oh yeah, I also made the name, Gator Minigames 2. Don't you dare ask where the first one is, it's a long story. From the name itself, I got the idea of the currency, Bytecoins. I'm sure every 8-year-old on their tablet will love that joke. But now there was a full lobby, voting system, custom-made music, cutscenes for minigames, and data system, meaning my school projects was now complete. I hit the turn in button, and I left it. But then a little later, I thought about this game. It was my first project that I had passion for. I couldn't just let it go. So I began continuing to expand the project to make my dream game my first official game on Roblox. I added a whole new game mode, Survival. Instead of the top 3 system made for the previous 5 minigames, possibly everyone could win in these next 4 minigames. Yes, I made only 4 in such a long time, school really got to me. I made Candy Cane Lane, an obby, You'll Log, an endurance minigame, Firewall, a reaction time minigame, and Color Rush, a minigame that tests your coordination. These all have their own gimmicks, but what I love about all these minigames is that they all feel simple yet worthwhile. And for now, that's where we have left off in development. For the future release, I plan on adding a shop that lets you buy pets, no, not gambling, you buy them up front, and sprays that give boosts to pet stats. There will also be tags that you can roll for that can be put on as cosmetics on top of your character. However, both of these features have seen some backlash by my community, so let me know in the comments if I should add these. I'm also planning to do some redesigns of these maps, as I've already worked on a refurbished lobby that looks much cooler. I want to thank Charging Light for helping with the trailer, and Willem Awesome for helping with map building, and I hope we improve on it all. I can't wait to release this game, but for now there are a few things that need to be added, and I might just throw in a few more minigames in a brand new game mode. Let me know in the comments what you all want me to do to add to this game, and thank you for watching.